Hey everyone, so this is more or less a recruiting video. This is a video that I'm going to be going through on Thursday. I've got the other realtors here in Windsor that are going to be coming here to the house at noon on Thursday. We have a little group meeting here at the kitchen table so that we can get to know each other, meet each other, so that when we need each other's help, we have a better sense of who each other are and what strengths and weaknesses and what target markets each of us have, because the other agents are going to drive my business as well too. They need to know what things I do. So this is my little presentation that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to talk a little bit like an auctioneer to be able to time this out. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark here and kind of go through this. So here we go. I'm going to start with this ad. And I'm going to ask them, hey, this guy came out, brought this ad out, going door to door. There's currently a real guy that's going door to door, passing out flyers. And I'm going to ask, what's wrong with this flyer? There's one main thing, very big thing, very glaring thing wrong with this. And the answer to that is that a flyer has to have, because when you hire a realtor, you don't have a contract with the realtor, you have a contract with the brokerage. And there's no brokerage ad on this. It's illegal. It's against the law. It's wrong. It's got to be fixed. The next time he passes out a flyer, it has to have the brokerage. He's with Keller Williams. And Keller Williams is nowhere on his ad. It's wrong. He's gone through 5 classes and they spent hour after hour after hour about advertising. And unfortunately, he forgot to apply what he learned. I did send him a nice little email. He responded back. He said, thank you for pointing that out, Brian. I'm so glad that you did. I hadn't really thought about that, but you're right. I have to have the brokerage on them. So I'm going to go there first, but then I'm going to also talk about them. Who are they? This is Canada, by the way. It's my rendition of Canada. You can see Newfoundland out here. But us, Windsor's down here. Windsor is the south of Canada. Can't go any further south in Canada than Windsor. Just is what it is. What a deal. So notice how all of them, there's 36 million people up here now, and notice how it funnels down right into me. Them to me, because everybody wants to move here. So them to me, people moving here, why? Lower costs, retirement, work from home, weather, investors for return on investment. And realtors. All of them. Recruit all of them too. What do they need? Proven systems to implement lead culture, launching proper ideas, product ideas, investment, and guidance. I'm going to go to this page. Because at Real, we can also think about them here too. And that's NARLI. The National Association of Realtors is the United States group of realtors. It's called NAR, N-A-R, National Association of Realtors. And I call it NARLI because there's a lot of them. Again, Real gives me the highest cuts, best culture, most focused, and I will invest in them and their businesses as well too. So then the other thing that I'm going to just go through with guys here, they are all guys. We don't have any girls here in the city of Windsor as of yet. Hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed as well too. I'll explain to them my target markets, which is dead people, and infirm and downsizing, employers, especially those hiring, and people moving to Windsor. Them moving to Windsor. Those are my 3 target markets. The rest of it I don't really care about. I don't care if you're 30 years old moving across the city of Windsor. It's just not necessarily my target market. I'll help you if you are, if you're introduced to me. You better believe I'm going to help you. But it's not my target. So my areas of expertise are estates, valuations, divorces, appraisals, cleanouts, avoiding probate, how much money I can save you by doing that, guaranteed investing, moving money to the next generation, senior consulting, group benefits, group retirement benefits, and move to Windsor. Or I make the most of my practice. Right? This I'm not going to necessarily put into words for you on this particular video, but it does, because it breaks down, I'm going to be honest with them about where I create my revenue at. Okay? So I'm going to do that for them too, so that they get an idea on what I want to do with that. I want to share with them. The reason I want to share that with them is so that they start thinking about their practice. Where am I going to create my revenue at, and how much revenue could I create by targeting my practice as well too? If I was targeting my practice like Brian targets his practice. I don't want them necessarily walking in my footsteps, because then there would be this thing called competition, and I crush competition. That might not necessarily be a good thing for them. But okay. If they wanted to become competition, I just have to crush them. It's okay. It's business. So most of my revenue, as you guys know, most of my revenue comes from two sources. It comes from the wealth management business, and it comes from the real estate business. That's where the checks are the largest at. However, there's other business units that also create checks. That's why I believe that every realtor should have a cohesive group of product that they offer to their clients. Shouldn't just be a one-trick pony. I just want to sell you a house. Should also come in and say, hey, I also have this degree and that degree and these other things. That way you can help in more ways and create more lifetime income streams. So then I'm going to break that down so that they know the services that I also provide. I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel, which is awesome. That's what you're watching me on, and how that helps me to do transactions. And in the last 3 months, I've done $1.69 million worth of transactions off of my YouTube channel. YouTube is definitely one of the greatest places to be. Where am I going to go? So this is the last page of this whole thing. It's only been a 5-minute presentation, so it's a 6-minute presentation now. Systems development. It's what I'm doing right now. I'm developing out the systems to be able to get them launched here in the city of Windsor, and they're very, very close to being done. Then I'm going to be recruiting. I'll be recruiting all kinds of agents all across Canada. Got to start there first, because that's where my systems are, and then I might end up growing to the United States over time. Who knows? I'll do that wherever it leads me. I'm going to be looking for agents doing 10 to 15 units per year on their own, who want to do more and want to stay independent. Don't want them joining a team, or if they're a team, okay, fine, I can still have some conversation with you. You know, maybe one of your team members would like to launch or implement some of the things that I've got, my systems. A hook is going to be proven systems, coaching and support from here or there, doesn't matter, and a $10,000 investment in them. I'm going to give them $10,000. They'll get all that money back in the first year. Access to my seniors programs, built-in support in their city. We'll build the support in their city. And access to my group benefits, my group realty program, which I'm developing now. It's just about done. It's going to be kick butt, by the way, too. And Real Geek CRM, which is where you found me as well, too. I also have this agent locator site, but $500 a month in ad spend for the first year, so I'll give them $6,000. But they can go out and create their own leads as well, too, and be talking to people all the time, because as a realtor, that's what we have to be doing. We have to be talking to people all the time. And I'm just going to want a 2-year commitment. But thanks for watching this video. I want to make it short. I've got another line coming in too. Got to get over to that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.